Alright, we're here with a new match in the World Cup. We're playing against Team Japan A, the most threatening team probably in the whole tournament. They are scary. I am top seeded against Agoo here, who is playing in the League Championship tomorrow. So that shows you how good they are at the game, and they just open cage, no thoughts. Cool. I mean, if they have a 2-5, yeah. Like they've got Yurika Momo, they've got Koji, and they've got one other player. I forget who it is right now, but they've got a lot of crazy good players who my team's gonna have to play against. My teammate Jeb already got 6-0'd by Koji. So yeah, I'm not too enthusiastic about this. I'm hoping to get 1 or 2 games off here. Okay, so we got launch first mate. That's the first thing I see. However, King's Court, Hunter, Storyteller, Spam, etc. can do pretty good. If they got 5-2 here, I'm really not looking good. Butcher Cage looks incredible. As an open, Vampire Cage also looks very good. I think I do want to hit 5 here, so I think... And I'm probably going to be totally flush with actions. There is no plus buy here. The gains are mildly vampire and ball. Right, so you're really probably not building too big here. You're probably looking to get some monuments going. Monuments are going to be useful is the point. So let's do monument cage and hope they don't have the 5-2. Because the 5-2 is really, really good here. I'd love to see the cage with 3 estates next shuffle. That'd be really great. 3 estates and a copper, preferably. But I do think monument points are going to matter. Hexes should matter too, for the same reason. Okay, no, they have the same idea. 4 coppers. Well, I guess I do it. And then I buy a cage next turn. Yeah. What else are you going to do? They took a silver. I really wanted a 5 soon, like a vampire. Let's take a cage now. Okay. Well, this is not ideal. I think I might keep the cage in my deck and just buy a silver here. Well, that's not very good. I could also launch here if I see my monument. Launch doesn't seem terrible to me. And then I have 3 coppers in deck. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then here I can just do this. And then I got 5 here. And then probably take a vampire now. Take a butcher. Okay, now what? Like, launch first mate is definitely a thing. Hunter seems okay. Butcher seems good also. I could definitely see a point for first mate. It may be a little too early for it at this point. Maybe I butcher an estate into a monument and then I invest in first mate. I can also just try to get King's Court, which Butcher is good at, as is Hunter. I could take a second Vampire. I could take a Bazaar. I'm going to be action limited. Maybe Butcher Bazaar here. I am ultra thin. I have more cards set aside with Cage than they do. Yeah, I like Butcher Bazaar. Ooh. Hit their Hunter. That's pretty good. Locusts. Cannot complain about that. Alright, I'm not going to trash an estate here because I do want to trash it with Butcher. Assuming I don't see my Butcher on top, which I might. Hey, I did. Nice. Alright. I don't have enough for that anyways. Let's just take another monument here. Do I want an acting troupe? Do I want a silver? I probably want an acting troupe. Villagers are pretty good. Okay, this is not ideal here. I could launch. I've got a bazaar, a butcher, and a vampire down there, all of which are going to be better. Bazaar just drops me the next card. I think this is a launch. Not ideal. Alright, let's play the monument. Let's play the butcher. I don't think I want to trash right now. I think I just want to buy a hunter for some real draw here. I guess I could first mate now too. Let's take a first mate. Let's do it. I believe in the first mate launch. With monuments. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I can see something like that, and then you kind of play some monuments. You can butcher into said stuff. You will have to get a green card eventually, which is good butcher food at some point, and bat food. We both have 2 monuments at this point. We both have a butcher. They have 2 hunters to my none. I've got a bazaar, and I have 1 more cage set aside. That's the difference really at this point. Are they taking a King's Court here? Like, I think King's Court is probably pretty good here, but it's not much better than just like triple butcher or triple monument play. Alright, we're gonna launch here. Draw the first mate. Don't trash. Buy a monument. I like where this is going. Do I want a hunter? Because it's just a way to find stuff easier? Probably. More launching. I think winning the monument split might be pretty important here. They take the King's Court. Alright, I've got a first mate down there. Let's just do this. Do I need to play the butcher? Not exactly. I could turn a copper into a monument, which is okay. I'm gonna need a green card next turn because I need to have more food. It's a little bit scary to put 8 cards in my or 7 cards in my deck. Like the other option, I guess, is don't do it yet. King's Court. I don't know, putting a King's Court in a monument, and then you can like King's Court the butcher and turn all the estates into stuff, turn the 2 estates and things, and then I want to turn with a bat in my deck to do it, yeah? Which is not next turn. I don't think do I waste this villager? I could also buy King's Court and launch. Does that make any sense? Right? Like 8, 10. I spend 2 coffers. And I get 6 coffers back. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Then 2 coffers. Oh, wait. I don't have plus buy. Never mind. I can't launch. Whoops. Right. Alright. Bat trash. And then this turn, assuming I get the draw here, I'll probably take a green card and start turning stuff into other stuff. I'm feeling okay about where this is going right now. I think the first mate was a really good pick for me. Just kind of monument spam forever. And then as long as you're hitting 4 monuments at a turn, you're buying province anyways, right? Like here I could buy King's Court and even like Vampire for Duchy, right? I could butcher a Duchy into a King's Court, draw it next turn, and then King's Court stuff. Although I guess the only thing I really want a King's Court in that hand is the Butcher, so I probably don't want to do that. Ooh. King's Court Monument. Okay. That's cool. Storyteller. Yeah, Storyteller definitely is a thing you can do here. I probably do want a second King's Court. Like buy a King's Court this turn, theoretically. What do I have down there? Butcher, first mate, third monument. I think I have a hunter. Yeah. Butcher, first mate, monument, hunter, and the King's Court. I mean, ideally here I see the hunter or the first mate. Okay, you don't want to trash a copper, that's fine. Silver to monument, yep. Draw it. Okay. Alright, we're now even. You've got a vampire in hand, not a bat. Okay. Yeah, you've done all your trashing already. I have this cage activation. You've got 3 estates in the trash, 2 of them. So you've got 1 estate set aside. And a bunch of coppers. 1 estate, 2 coppers. Well, we'll see what this Bazaar draws. If it draws the King's Court, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. No, you don't want to use a villager to play that monument? Okay. Balling for monuments. Okay. What is this again? Silver and gold. Okay. Oh, the Butcher might have been the worst possible. Alright, well, I've got a King's Court, a Hunter, a First Mate, and another monument down there, so no matter what I launch into here, it's going to be good. It's the worst possible option. Cool. Alright. Well, I got King's Court Hunter down there, so let's do this. Let's do it. Take a King's Court here, because I've got King's Court Hunter down there. Oh, I do want to take a monument, though. Shit. That was such a bad draw. Oh. Like, I have King's Court Hunter First Mate down there. That's awful. And like, if I take another King's Court, that's great. If King's Court, Butcher. Maybe it's just better to get the King's Courts going than the monuments. I don't. How valuable is it for me to activate? I could ball for like Monument Acting Troop or something. They won the split 6-4. That King's Court is going to be really important. How important is it that I activate this now? Because now that I can't butcher for Monument theoretically next turn, I really want that fourth Monument, but also King's Courting 2 Monuments is not that bad. Damn, that was really bad. If I had drawn anything else there, I would have been fine. I think. Yeah, because I could have first mated and then launched into something, or maybe not even. I think I have to do King's Court Monument here. And then like maybe keep the bat around for a while. Yeah, I think I gotta do it. Alright. I could Hunter here, try to find my King's Court. That is an option. I don't know if I like that option too much. I guess I'd be King's Courting Butcher, King's Courting Monument. Like King's Court is better. I could Hunter, play the, like if I find a Bazaar, it's fine. I've got a bunch of monuments here. I could easily first mate said monuments. I've got 4 of them, so I could play 2 of, or I could play, well, 1 of them for no penalty at all. Ideally, yeah, King's Court Monument. I take 9 VP this turn. Although I might 3-play the Butcher anyways, because Butcher can gain me stuff. Yeah, I think I'll play the Hunter first. Because if I see my other King's Court, I might have to King's Court something into draw here. Or I might have to play my first mate first, which is fine. Alright. Yeah, I would like some more acting troops soon, for sure. They're back. Wow, they're trying everything. And they only have 1 King's Court, so that is also my big advantage right now. I could also launch first. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just launch, no problem. I play Hunter. I don't want to play this Copper if I can help it, because I want to bat trash it this turn. I think I do. And then I launch and just try to find King's Court, Monument, Butcher. Bazaar. That was a pretty underwhelming turn. Alright, so if I play my first mate Monument here, I'm going to draw 3 more cards. I saw my Bazaar, and I saw a second Monument. So I have Monument, Butcher. I'm gonna take that Monument there, I think. So I can first mate Monument. No, I won't draw my King's Court otherwise. What do I have down there? It's Butcher, Bat. It's Butcher, Bat, and 2 monuments. This will draw me 3 cards. I could King's Court, first mate. and then this is 4 cards of draw, and then the other 2, and I just play monuments, play butcher. Oh, what do I do here? I could play 1 monument normally. I could launch. This is a tough spot. I could I can't King's Court, Monument, and then launch. Like, I don't want to King's Court the first mate if I can. Yeah, the Hunter's bad. I really want a King's Court, a Monument, and King's Court. Like 2 monuments and a butcher. If I find those, that's great. And then I can also... Yeah, if I don't... Ideally, I don't see my bat here. I think I launch otherwise. Yeah, that's what I could do. Alright, I found it. Okay, so I bottom decked the Monument. So we're going to spend a coffer. We're going to launch King's Court, Monument, Monument, Butcher. I think I keep the bat here just to... I can't use the first mate tricks though next turn. Do I take another King's Court? Maybe I do. And then bat, and then next turn Vampire for a card, or... Yeah, that's probably right. And then I could turn whatever I want into whatever I want with all these coffers, is the idea, right? I King's Court Butcher, I turn coppers into provinces, basically. Yeah, you just played 5 normally. That's kind of boring. You didn't even get the King's Court. You had to King's Court your Bazaar. You've got a Vampire down there. I think I'm ahead. Even despite my bad draw 2 turns ago. I think I like my position more here than Agoo's. Launch for your Vampire, sure, yeah. It costs nothing. Oh, there you go, free. Miserable. It's kind of whatever. Alright, so we're going to Bazaar. We're going to Hunter. Oh, I think I need a first mate here. I think I just got to play 1. And then like this a bunch. And then launch King's Court Monument. And then now buy a province. And I should be able to do pretty good things here with King's Court Butcher. Like, I can't take... Can I? I guess I can launch out of this, yeah? So I can take the King's Court here. I can King Butcher, trash all these guys, play the coppers, and then launch out of it with first mate. Yeah. Alright. So let's King the Butcher here. Take a province. Take a province. Okay. Well, give me another butcher then. Get these out of my hand. Launch. Do I first make the monument? Probably. Alright, well, not ideal, but... Take an acting troop now. I've got a pretty good lead. This is a pretty terrible draw. But maybe I'll be fine. You're trying to do some King's Court loop, I guess. Maybe I should take into King's Court over a butcher that last turn. I don't know. You're still 19 VP behind me at this point. You take a province here. I don't think you do touch provinces here, honestly. Because I think you're scared. If I see anything... Like, if I see my first mate off the top here, life is actually not great because I don't have any villagers. Actually, you know what I might do, actually, is launch with a coffer. Because if I do see my first mate, I want to make sure that I can... And also I can King's for my monument if I want. Yeah, let's do that. Let's spend a coffer to launch here. Okay, didn't see it. That's unfortunate. I'm going to lower provinces. Do I buy a duchy? Probably I do. I would love to find my acting troupe or a King's Court. Whatever's more convenient to you. We'll see. If they can triple here and also score enough with monuments, then great. I should have probably figured that one out before I thought too hard about it. Triple province is 18. They've got 6 VP already, so they're 42. So 60. They would need 4 VP from monument. Oh no, they don't have triple province in hand. Oh no, they do. Oh, they do. Oh shit, they do. Do you not have it? Oh no, you did have it. Shit. Oh, damn, so close. That was a game where I think I had it if I just had better draws. I feel good about how I played that game. It was close. Okay, we've got a deliver game. We got daimyo. We got city quarter. We got council room. We got groundskeepers. There is no trashing whatsoever. Faithful Hound works decently well with city quarter and with like Hamlet Oasis stuff. That's kind of a nice little set of combos here. You got plus buy and Cauldron, which also might be pretty dang good. Crypt is your thinning with coppers here, so you're going to want to get one of those. But you want to get a big turnout first to get there. Your draw here is very expensive. I don't hate like trying to get a council room going quickly. So my thought here is something like Oasis, Faithful Hound, open. Try to hit 5. Get the council room going. If I draw an action dead, I can save it. Try to hit Crypt. And then do the Daimyo City Core stuff from there. I think I like that line. I don't know if I want Faithful Hound in the open more than Silver. I think I probably do want a Silver first. I can also save an estate here. Of course I missed... Well, I do have 5 costs and a save next turn. Or no, I don't have a save because I'm going to discard a card to Oasis. Well, I guess I can save here. Okay, so they open double Oasis. Reasonable. I think I'm gonna... I could deliver a a hound here. I don't think that's that good. Oh, maybe it is good. I oasis the hound. I have $5. I can save a copper as well. Buy a council room. Oh, I kind of like that plan actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. And then yeah, I think council room now. And then I want to get a really good crypt off, right? Is the idea. Cauldron's good. There's an argument to do Cauldron first, because you can buy debt cards here. But okay, so save an estate, buy a council room. And then here I'll play the hound. If I see either of my actions, I'll save them. Unless I see like a state and an action, I don't. Okay, so I have Oasis Council Room sitting down there. Actually, I can just deliver this, can't I? Let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. And then you might find your council room for even more draw for me. Getting the crypt out is going to be very important. I'm going to see 5 cards of my 8 here. Hopefully I see 5 coppers. That would be wonderful. And then I can probably start on cauldrons, because curses are going to be a lot harder to deal with than coppers. Yeah, I have 2 estates, a silver, and 5 coppers down there. Delivers a cauldron. Makes sense. Faithful Hound. I found a lot of it. I think I'm going to save an estate, deliver a cauldron. I could deliver like a daimyo too. I don't think that's that important right now. I need this. And then we're going to set these 5 aside. Of course I miss my oasis. That's how it goes. Oh, never mind. I doubt I miss my oasis. That's nice. Take my silver here. Yeah. I would like more cauldrons, personally, before I start cursing you too hard. Yeah, like I don't even know what a good action to daimyo is here, really. Like, you've got enough draw that I'm not too worried. Maybe you daimyo city quarter. That sounds okay. If you really need the draw, because you're gonna be thin or thick at some point. I'm sitting at $7 this turn. I think another cauldron is good. I could definitely see an argument for another oasis. I probably just save the council room and don't draw them a card. I have 2 buys here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't afford cauldron and a 2 cost, which I'd like to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have put too much in the crypt. refuse to delete that. I could take a daimyo here. It's not going to be very good. I think I just need to save a call to council room by a cauldron. I don't know why I'm so far behind here. I feel like I was a lot thinner. I mean, they could dud. That's the difference, right? Save a council room. Buy another cauldron. Like, daimyoing is not going to do anything for me right now. It's going to be one extra coin from Oasis, if anything. So let's not do that. I mean, they might council room into my Oasis, which would be wonderful, but no. And we're kind of playing chicken right now with curses. Because, like, yeah, you can put 2 on me, but then I can buy more cauldrons. You're also second player. I don't know. Crypt has failed me so far this game. I thought I was going to be good. It hasn't felt good. Faithful Hound Oasis, Daimyo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I would like another cauldron. I will be upfront about that. However, I could deliver, like, Village Oasis City Quarter, Double Oasis City Quarter. That feels pretty good. That's 2 more That's 2 more coins. Like 5, 8. I can't. I could deliver, like, Cauldron Hamlet City Quarter, but I'm gonna get 2 here. I'm gonna give them 3 and give me 2. That's not gonna be winning the curse split. I need to curse them here. If I deliver Oasis City Quarter, that is only so much money. I could save an Oasis here. I just think that with my City Quarter, I should be drawing fine, theoretically. So let's just do that. Oasis, City Quarter. Yeah, like the Daimyo's an extra Oasis. It's not that much of a deal. It's got an extra action attached to it. Like, whatever. I don't know what's been going wrong this game. It must have been the crypt. I like, who needs crypt when you have deliver, I guess, and save, I guess, is the logic. But they really haven't done it all this turn. Like scrolling back up here. Oasis, Village, Council Room, and, like, after turn 5 here, they, like, yeah, turn 5, they delivered a cauldron. And then they found their village and their council room again. And they were able to set a bunch of stuff aside. Like, that was a very fortunate draw for them. Oasis. City Quarter, same thing that I'm doing right now. Yeah. Alright. I would love to see my draw, thank you. I think this is fine. Yeah, it's fine enough. So I can't... Well, I guess I can like deliver like Hamlet Hound City Daimyo here. Hamlet Hound City Quarter. Just to... I'm losing the curse split 6-4 either way. Hamlet Hound aren't doing much for me. But like... They're action cards at the end of the day. And I'm getting extra... I guess. I don't know what else I'm doing here, so... Do I want a Daimyo at this point? I don't think I do. Losing the curse split 6-4 isn't exactly ideal, but I don't really know what else I'm doing here, so... Like, I'm still only drawing 3 cards off the City Quarter. There definitely is a turn where I could load up on coppers and then deliver a crypt, as well as a bunch of coppers at once, and then not really worry about that for the rest of the game. I don't know. Yep, here comes curses. The next curses. I just got behind on cauldrons early, and I think it was the crypt's fault. I went for copper thinning. They never got the copper thinning, which is crazy to me. It feels important. This is the second game this tournament where I felt like thinning is the answer, and it's not been. Like, it's such classic Dominion wisdom. Thin your deck. But here, it's just not working the way I want it to. Maybe they'll forget to buy 3 actions this turn. Who knows? Maybe they'll go, ooh, I want a crypt. And then forget. They could still do that. They could take like Crypt, Oasis, Hamlet, City Quarter. Although you definitely don't need City Quarters as much the moment you take a Crypt here. Oasis, Oasis. Yeah, so they're up 7-3 on Oasises. The 1 payload card in the Kingdom. Great. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong here. Yeah. It must be the crypt. I don't... Nothing else is... I mean, like, they had that really good turn where they bought and found a village very quickly. But... Council room. Oh, come on. Please. Alright. Oh, shit. I should not have discarded. That's a terrible shuffle. That's a horrendous shuffle. Alright. Well, I no longer have to worry about this stuff. I could, like, save a hound here. And, like, take a groundskeeper now. Try to start on those. I don't know what else I'm doing here, so I guess hope I find a City Quarter. Yeah. Yeah, feels pretty resignable at this point. Still did not find a City Quarter. If I don't see a village of some kind off this, I'm just resigning. This has been a disappointing one. I thought there was Hound tricks. Like, in theory, Hound City Quarter feels really good. And maybe it's working for them. Yeah. This is looking pretty over. Deliver is really strong, and we know this. and maybe not using it more is the part that's getting me. I don't know. Who needs consistency when you have deliver? Oh, is there a pile here? Oh, there is. All right, well that works. I don't need to resign if you just win. All right, 2-0 for them. Oh boy. Remind yourself, you're playing at midnight your time against one of the best players in the world. Of course, I got a Kitsune board. Mirror. I think Quarry is going to be pretty good, especially with Mirror here. That looks pretty solid. And Collection. You want to be doing probably collection things with Merchant Guilds more than you want to actually be taking colonies on this board. Chapel's the obvious one. I don't know. Maybe Kitsune isn't actually that good because you have Chapel here. What is this? What the fuck? 4. No. Okay, I guess I'm trashing 3 estates here. Or 3 coppers here. Or I'm trashing 1 copper and buying a 5 cost. Like, I don't really want a CSM. What an awful turn. What a horrendous draw this is. I think it's probably just better to start taking draw. As sad as it is, I don't know what else I'm doing here. This is going to be a really bad turn here. Do you take a Hunter? Do you take a Kitsune? I feel like the curses are going to somewhat slow you down, but they're not exactly the best thing ever. They seem to think Hunter's good. They took, oh, of course they had 5 coppers, which means they have like Chapel and a bunch of estates theoretically in this hand. I think Hunter's probably the best. Do I take a silver here? Yeah, I only had 2 estates, but still. I don't think I do. I think I just end turn here. Okay, this is a good turn. This is admittedly a good turn. And now we can start playing Real Dominion. Take another Hunter. I really would like to mirror for Kitsunes or something like that. Which is, these cost 3, it costs 6 total with the quarry. I do not have 6. But I will take this for probably a Kitsune. I do need a village anyways, so this is better than nothing. They've got that CSM, which is doing okay things for them. I don't know. We've got quarry copper down there. If I take a quarry here, it's $5 with the Kitsune. Either I spend actions to play a Chapel, yeah, or I give a curse out. Again, this is 5. Everything costs 2 less. So yeah, no, not quite enough yet to do anything with. Do I want a merchant guild? I might want one. I'm a little scared about econ, but plus buy is good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Seeing basically everything here is pretty good. They really hit it again, eh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, here we go. And now I can mirror for a 3 costs. What do I want for that? Probably some more hunters first. Because I'm going to have to deal with curses now. Do I want a CSM? I guess I have enough draw, I don't care. Sure. It is also a coffer, yeah. And we're going to need to get some collections at some point. You could make an argument for getting a second quarry, the more I'm thinking about it. Because now things get extra cheap, extra fast. I could see a world in which that's legit. Okay. Why is... Oh, Flourishing Trade's active. Well, I missed that. Did you activate it this turn? I think you must have. Okay. So yeah, Quarry looks very good now. Okay. Look, the hunters are... The chapel's great, but I can come back around to my stuff here. I need my merchant guild. Alright. What do I want here? Curse? Or coins? I've got $9 as is. 3 4 buys, because I'm going to have an extra action. I think a second quarry is totally in order. Everything's gonna, all the actions are gonna cost 2 less, right? So it's actually gonna be cheaper to not mirror them. I think a wild hunt feels decent at this point. So let's say in theory I wanted to get Kitsune, Merchant Guild, Wild Hunt, Quarry. Oh, then starting collections. I'm also going to be really low on actions if I do that. Like, hunters are great draw, yes, but I'm not going to be able to have enough actions to play all the wild hunts and stuff. Otherwise, the curses are very good because the hunters can't draw them. Okay, I think I really do believe in second quarry. I do believe in second Kitsune. So that's going to cost 5. Ideally, I like to be able to play my chapel and my merchant guild, which I do have enough actions for. So I can buy 1 terminal. That terminal can be a second merchant guild. And I can do like a collection. Right? This is 7, 11. I have 3, 4, 5, 9. That's... yeah, that's no curse. Alright. Never mind. I only have 3 buy. Oh no, I have an action. Right. I planned for this. So Kitsune, Merchant Guild, Quarry, Collection. And I completely dudded. Love that. That's really good stuff. Thanks, Chapel. Well, what do I do here? Second collection? Hunter? I've got 4 curses in deck now. I will need to play my Chapel next turn. That's true. Things cost 4 now. They're going collection. I could also mirror here. I've got enough coffers, and it's only going to cost me really one. Or I have to spend 2 coffers, and I'm going to get a coffer back. So yeah, it's going to cost me 1. Mirror for hunters here seems fine. Yeah, I need more draw. As shitty draw as it is, it's some level of draw. And I didn't see any at all curses in this turn, so that's scary. Alright, there goes every hunter. So yeah, you get 2 quarries into play, and suddenly every 5 cost costs 0, which they've done. Alright. Okay. I probably don't need the coins. This is great. Probably collection, Wild Hunt Kitsune. My deck is not coming together the way I wanted it to. I probably should have chapeled one more time. Well, they're seeing a lot of bad hunter draws at least, which says something. They've been taking sanctuaries for thinning, which I guess is something. Maybe that was the good play, actually. They're plus buy as well. That's a reasonable take. Now I'm looking at it. Oh boy. Oh boy. They don't have a win here, do they? Don't think so. Oh, maybe they do. Oh, they do. Kitsunes and curses. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I didn't chapel hard enough. This is pretty infallible. I definitely do not feel like I'm playing at my best right now. I played the first game pretty well. Last 2 have definitely missed some key interactions. Druid. Wisp Druid is always fun. Druid Earth is also decent, usually. The problem is that we got no village here. Except for Tactician, if you can play it, which you can't. You're not playing Tactician here. No. No, you're playing Treasures with Pirate. You're playing Battle Plan. Could enhance a copper into a druid. Wisps don't seem terrible. At the same time, I've got to imagine that you probably just want to open Battle Plan Silver here. Way of the Otter is no help. Trader is interesting with Sea Witch. I don't know. You could definitely make a case for it. I think you're not hitting 5 very quickly with that, and you really just want to get Sea Witch in your deck. Yeah. Shit. Do I want to rotate? I'm not gonna hit. I don't want you to get battle plans. I think battle plans are good, even if I only get one of them. Next turn, I presumably have 5. As long as I didn't bottom deck my silver, I have 5. I think another silver is just fine. Alright, bottom deck my estate, which is not my ideal scenario here, but a Sea Witch is a Sea Witch, you know? Okay, cool. I completely missed everything. Do I take a druid? I'm not convinced I do. I've got Archer, I've got Sea Witch. I don't think I do. Would I like a Warlord? Not quite yet. Wow, this is all my money. Okay, sea witch again. Good, I found it. Do I want to go for pirates now? I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I guess. Okay. The idea is that you can just react each other off a bit. I found my sea witch again. That's huge. And then I can also enhance golds into provinces. That's something. Real. Third sea witch doesn't seem that crazy. Maybe I should have gotten the third sea witch last turn. Plus buy here. Capital. Druid. Like, Druid Wisp seems okay, but when you're playing Sea Witch money... Nah, I gotta go third Sea Witch here. Okay, I am able to trigger the shuffle at least with Battle Plan. I'm 3-2 in the curse split at the moment. You're not drawing... Oh, maybe you are. I definitely want to trigger the shuffle. Discard you two. No, I don't want Warlord still. I guess a guide is fine. Of course I see two of my Sea Witches together, naturally. Nothing says top tier Dominion play like Sea Witch money. Okay, give me a gold. Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? You bought a pot. Oh, you have two. Okay, never mind. I feel less offended now. Do I want to just start enhancing? I think I want a second pirate. Nice, you got to react your other pirate. Wow, what a great set of events. I'm so happy for you. Okay, Duchy? Is it time for Duchy already? I don't know. Is it Jester? Can't be Jester. Jester's not going to be good. Can't be Capital. Can't be Traitor. I guess Traitor is trashing. I guess it's Duchy. It's sad, but I think that's actually the right play. And you have a province, right? You have two provinces. Hey, I finally got to reveal my thing. Okay. I'm going to buy a gold here and activate Pirate. And then from that point forward, we're going to start enhancing, I think, is the plan. This is not my favorite hand of all time. How did the curse split go in the end? I don't actually know. It might have been 5-5. They're up. I've got a duchy. They've got two provinces. So they have 15. Yeah, it's 5-5. Okay. Yeah, I guess I see which first here. Alright. I will pirate, activate a gold, gain that pirate. Play the Sea Witch, because that's good. Yeah, that's about all I can ask for, really. Sea Witch, pirate, gain a gold, play a Sea Witch, buy a province normally. I've got to hope you miss at some point, which is a little hard to ask, but maybe you won't. Enhance, yeah. Unless you don't have a golden hand, in which case then I'm feeling decent. Even if you duchy here, I province, then we're tied. Curson. Oh. I think I do this. What else did I have on plan? Nothing? Oh, it was guide. I could call guide. I think I do this. Territory seems reasonable for me, actually, so let's just do this. Okay, well, here's a guide call if I've ever seen one before. It's kind of an ideal guide call hand. I'm up 2 VP now, but it's also my player 1. I don't know how many golds I have left. I think I have more than 1. I have at least 1, which means that I can province. If we're going to get into Duchy Wars, we can get into Duchy Wars. That's fine with me. Territories for me are actually worth 3, which are better because I can get gold with them for free. Actually, no, they're worth 4. They're worth 4. Territories are better for me. I have to get back around my battle plan. Oh, you bought a capital. When did that happen? Shit. When did that happen? Why do I keep missing things like that? When did you buy a capital? Oh, no. Alright, so I need... I don't have anything to work with that. Alright. I guess I enhance Curse to Copper here and play my Pirate myself, and then I try to activate everything. Okay, well, this is a really terrible hand to see for that kind of deal. And then I can take a capital to hand here. Oh. Horrendous. I didn't even think about capital spiking here. Do you have it? Our decks both suck. So I won't be surprised if you don't have it. No estate. Alright. Sea Witch me. Alright. I don't need you. I think I gotta take you. I think I gotta play you as Otter. Because if I draw 10 coins here, I win. I did draw 10 coins. Holy shit. I won one. Oh. And it was Sea Witch money. But I did it. I won a game. Oh shit. Whoops. Whoops. Alright. Press leave instead. Oh good, it's Silk Merchant Cathedral. High skill cards that I definitely will lose with. Alright. Action card in your buy phase. Cathedral No Thoughts makes a lot of sense to me. Rice Broker Armory is pretty solid as a way to draw here. I would love to open Cathedral. However, I'm probably not because I do want a Silk and I can't afford Silk if I open Cathedral. Yeah, Throne and Galley for villages here. And I guess Silk Merchant. I don't know. Let's take a Silk and Cathedral and go from there. Yeah, being able to trash a card that early is pretty nice. Take an Armory. Yeah, I want an Armory now myself. Thank you. I would also like a Rice Broker relatively soon. Maybe armory is better than silk. I don't know. Either way, the 3-4 here is better than the 4-3. Armory and armory. That's a little ambitious, but it might pay off for you. Scheme. Take armory myself here. All right, give me that rice broker. Here I'm probably still trashing estates. The question is, what do I... This is when you gain an action card in your buy phase. Okay, so you have to buy something. I've got a rice broker down there, but it's only a kind of mediocre chance I find it here. Maybe it's like a cabin boy or something. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. That was... Let's see. Alright. That was stupid. Alright, what I could do is play the Silk Merchant first. Yeah. And then Armory is Silk, and then I've got Rice Broker Silk Merchant on top there. To start off next turn, which is pretty dang good. I think I take a Throne Room now. Wow, that's a nice turn. What the fuck? How did that happen so fast? I don't know. I think my Rice Broker is still pretty good. Alright, Throne and Armory. Throwing like a Silk and a Galley on top. And then buy another Throne Room or another Armory. What do I have on top? I have a Copper. What was the other card? Another Silk? It might be another Silk. What do I do now? Another Rice Broker doesn't sound too terrible. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to Royal Galley my Throne here. That seems pretty good. Colonnade points will come into play at some point. They have a Scheme, which I don't love. It's okay, I guess. I'm getting scarily close already to having to trash my good cards. Which one? It's Silk Merchant. It's like, whatever. Silks are going to be gone very quickly, too. For sure. They've got 2 armories. I've got 2 Rice Brokers. You know what I'd love to do right now is I'd love to take the last Colonnade points this turn. Like, if I Armory... for something this turn, what do I have down there? I'd like to buy a Galley this turn. I don't know how many Silks we all have. I think I have some level of Copper down there. I have my second Rice Broker down there. I would imagine that's Silk, Rice Broker, Copper. Which means I have $7 here. If I add a silver to that, it's 9. And I can buy like silk royal galley for less. Alright, I'm into that. Yep. Actually, it's more than 9, it's 11. Even better. Definitely a royal galley. Double silk feels tempting. Does feel tempting. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. Take the last of the colonnade points, take the last of the silks. Be a denial play, basically. I would have really loved to see a silk merchant in this hand, but the good thing is I can activate my throne room first. And throne room, this rice broker, probably trashed the copper, hoping to I've got a couple silks down there. I should be able to find one. Alright, you got a lot of galley stuff going on here. Which is a-okay. But yeah, I will need the trash, also from Cathedral this turn. I don't mind just a care of galleys. I might take a second armory soon as well. Rice broker. Okay, now they go for the rice broker after all this. Alright, throne me first. Pay you. Trash you. Trash a copper. Armory for armory. Feels right. I would like to double play something again next turn, theoretically. So let's take a throne room again. Just double play the silk for no reason. I don't want to... King's Cash is now currently worth 4. That seems pretty solid for an econ boost. The other option is throwing 2 silvers in my deck, but it also takes 1 more card up. It does cost 1 less, but I think also I might take a gold eventually. Because I don't really know how else you're building here. Yeah, I think King's Cash is probably the next step for my deck. It's a bit tough to say. I'll take it. Okay. Well, I can throne Armory Silk Merchant or something here. That's fun. I can also just throne Silk Merchant, draw 8 cards off the start of my turn. No problem. And then galley into whatever else I need. Maybe I'd rather throne Silks. I'm not sure. They're sure doing a lot of weird stuff here with Throne Galley. A lot of interlayered stuff. More armories. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with their deck. But I would be worried if I was them that the piles might just run and you don't have a way to get rid of out of it. Maybe you're fine. I think probably throne Silks and then throne the Armory, gaining like a throne room and maybe another galley, maybe another armory. I think there's a world in which I pile here. I do have a 4 VP lead as well. Oh wow, this is all the start of your turn, eh? Oh my. You've really gone hard into galleys. Well, we'll see what you did here. I do wonder if there's a pile on like armories and galleys this turn for me. Oh, maybe you're going for it. I mean, you're 4 VP down, too. That's gotta mean something. You just rice broker to copper, which means you probably aren't looking too good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, never mind. You're not doing that. Yeah, I think Throne's armories would be probably easier to execute the pile of than Royal Galleys and armies, because you can Throne armories constantly. And I kind of start with that already. $8. Province. Okay, so here's a question. Can I empty Thrones and armories and also take a duchy? I tend to think so. So like double silk merchant here. Well, that's not ideal. I don't have a throne room down there, right? Shit. I have 2 rice brokers down there. Oh, okay. I only have... Shit. I wish I hadn't thrown Throne now. The actions aren't nearly as important. Fuck. That's really unfortunate. I can't... I guess I can armory for Throne Armory. I can galley the Silk Merchant. And if I draw a Rice Broker, all is fine. I get... Is that even how it works? I don't think so. Oh, man. Another one we're just not seeing. My Rice Broker is just brutal. Another one where my draw just doesn't... Okay, is there a way out of this? There's like... Armory Young Witch. Maybe that's a play. But I don't have any throne rooms. No, I need... I need to gain... I do have 2 armories. Okay, so I play Silk Merchant twice. Right, I have 2 armories. I armory for Throne Armory. I draw. I Throne Armory for Throne Armory. I draw. I Throne Armory for Throne Armory. That's 3 sets of 3 Throne Armory. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's $16 plus a duchy. I don't think that's there. I needed a Throne Armory. Like if I double armory here, I do have. But then yeah, if I draw my Rice Broker, then I'm not. Like my point is, if I draw my shit, I could take like Throne Young Witch here. On this armory play, the curse doesn't help. Okay, let's look for other options here. I gain 2 armories off armory. I draw them and 1 other card. If it's a Rice Broker, I'm fine. Like I'm wondering about like estates, basically. That's 2 armories on top. I guarantee get another 2. I don't think... I think I need a green here, which is the unfortunate truth. Oh, horrendous. something like this. Like a scheme is fine because it's rice broker food. Yeah. Well, this is unfortunate. I guess I'm rice brokering this galley here if I have a turn, which I very well might not. I don't know if I missed a win there or not. I don't think I did. Yeah, they're going for it. They're doing for the armory pile out. Yeah, they've got the right draw for it. If I sell my rice broker in that starting hand, I think I'm fine. If I didn't bottom deck both of them. Yeah. It's looking pretty over. I mean, they could still fail. It's possible. They've played two of their armories, right? Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna miss this. Yeah, throw an armory, draw it up. Yeah. Throne, armory. There goes the rest of the piles. All you need to do is, yeah, that's what I was trying to do last turn. Alright. Alright. 4-1 for them. I'd like to win a second one. It would be nice. I feel like I was close there. Oh, is this bargain upgrade? Might be. Lost Arts on like Envoy is pretty damn good. Nothing else you're really doing here is worth putting Lost Arts on, actually. I guess you could put it on like Harbinger, so you have like you can play with Jesters and Soothsayers. Maybe put it on Upgrade. But Upgrade is tough because you're going to lose stuff to upgrade pretty quick. Yeah, Upgrade like Cargo Ship sounds pretty good to me. You're trying to get Envoys, you're trying to get Lost Arts onset Envoys. Maybe you're playing Lost Arts on Upgrade. You're gonna get Cursed with Soothsayer, and then you can actually like play a couple Soothsayers and play a farm. Well, you can Idols. I don't know. Either way, this is my open. That's pretty clear to me. Yeah. Cargo Ship. And the bargain's better for them because they're player 2. Do I want a Carpenter? Not really. Second upgrade? I guess. Upgrades are pretty good. Yeah, they got their Envoy. Cool, I bottom decked my cargo ship. Love that. I'm so happy about that. Like, I guess a second cargo ship is fine. It's just not great. And watch, I'm going to draw them together. Yeah, I saw that coming a million miles away. This continuously happens to me. I swear it's not just a me problem. Like, where I bottom deck a terminal action on my 4th turn, and then I buy another terminal thinking, oh, they won't collide, and they immediately do. Fuck it, give me a Carpenter. Yeah, they put plus action on that guy. I think I'm more in the... Another upgrade? Yeah, I think I do want more upgrades, honestly. And then put action on them. Yeah, you got more Envoys. You've got super labs going on here. That's fine. I'm going to Lost Arts on upgrade here. We're going to do something a little bit more different than they are. Is it going to work out for me? Probably not. Especially after that turn 4 catastrophe. But the idea is that I'm actually able to play other actions than Imperial Envoy. And one turn roll. Like they're buying gold. Nope, never mind. They're not buying gold. Idol. What's she bargaining for? Another idol. See, curses don't bother me. Like here, I'm gonna take an envoy now. I need the draw. But I'm not worried about curses. It's just more upgrade targets. Cool. Oh my god. Ugh. Jesus Christ. What are you supposed to do when your cargo ship bottom decks? I guess give me a fucking farmer's market and another envoy. I've got 3 upgrades. I'm so much thinner. But you have the beautiful Imperial envoys plus action on them, so. Well, I'm hoping I'm winning the long game here. I do not worry about curses. Whatever. Oh my god, you're already a double province. It's turn 8. Can I please find... Oh my god. I have an upgrade down there. I really hope I do find it. Both of them. I have an upgrade and 2 envoys down there, so that means I need an upgrade. That's what I hear. Yep. Well, we've got 2 very different decks going on here. You've got a lot more payload. Well, you do, and you got 4 idols. You did draw... Well... I don't know. Like, there's some... Games 2 and 3 were definitely my fault. That last game was super close. Game 1, I felt really good about how I played it. And this one... I don't know. Oh, shit, man. What am I doing? I just spammed it by accident. Alright, trash you. No, I'm okay, thanks. I guess I'll top deck a Harbinger. Give me 1 more envoy. Maybe give me Sooth. Give me Sooth. I do not want to top deck you, though. Of course, there's no cards here that help me. Love that. Like, there's decisions they're making that I'm going, yeah, this is the wrong decision, and here's why, but I'm losing anyways. like I don't think cursing me with idols is the right play. I like idol, but I'm playing a deck where I have Lost Arts and Upgrade. I would love to top deck a horse, thank you. Okay. No. Give me an envoy. Really? I have like 3 upgrades down there. Okay, okay. What you gonna do? It's late. It's... Yeah, it sure was 5-1. I don't know. I think I could have won some of those for sure. Game 6 was just stupid. The fact that I wanted to see which money crapshoot out of all of them was annoying. But again, I think 2 and 3, I just wasn't playing up to speed. I missed a certain key interaction. 1, I had a good chance. 5, I had a good chance. That was just a disaster, and I don't know. This is just a very good sense. 3 of those games were just a player being better than me. And it's really a good sign of me and where I'm at and where the best players in the world are at. It's just a difference level. I see that when I've played people who are usually B players who come down to the C, and I really want to get there. That is the plan one day, but for now, I can't seem to. I mean, this late doesn't seem to help. Well, thanks for watching. I'm hoping that I can do a bit better against Germany, which we have next. But it's not looking very good for Canada B as of right now. But thanks for sticking around. See you in the next one.